brand new theme, something not quite like we've ever done before. We've also got all of these pets. These are gonna all be with Hou Yi throughout combat. And there is one for each of his abilities and for his basic attacks. And they all have names that Tina has given so cutely. And you will see them throughout his kit during his animations, as he runs around, during his idles, his run, his taunts, laughs, and jokes. He will have a special emote that actually has 3 special emotes where each interacts, spends a little extra quality time with each of the 3 creatures for his core 3 abilities. And his armor still changes now.
Yes,
this
what
is
level
the
does he
armored up
evolve?
version,
Yeah.
level 10. There's the level 1 through 9 version, where you can see that beautiful face that our art team and modelers have just been, killing it the last few years and just making our humans look more detailed and realistic than ever. So here you get to see that before he puts on his kind of more intimidating armor at higher levels. And he's got those 2 forms, and in addition to those 2 forms, it's the creatures is really what this skin is all about.
Exactly.
And those are not the only creatures.
Yeah, there's one that's
There's one
I kind of see him in the back, but he's a little bit too big.
There.
Spoilers, all right?
Yeah, you can kind of see him back there.
Well,
but
let's go ahead
he's so
and
big he can't fit
let's
on
get
frame,
into
we'll just
game
say.
here, because I know everybody is super excited to see. And just look at that. The animation treatments on the pets. The guy flying around.
So there's with that was with one of the special emotes active that triggered the Flutter Fiend. Tina, correct me if I get any other names wrong.
Yeah, Flutter Fiend.
And now you can see Burrowsaur and Ghoulipaw are following him around.
Don't laugh at my names!
Burrowsaur is underground.
Yeah.
He's there, you see him.
And Ghoulipaw is a little wisp, and they from time to time will pop out and animate and do dolphin jumps and yawns and other cute little things throughout the gameplay. Now, each one of these abilities corresponds to a creature.
Yes.
So he's got, first of all, the basic attacks was replaced with a little fire lizard, which actually we didn't name him. Maybe we'll do a community thing.
Yeah, go back. Chad, if you have a good name for the fire lizard, for
maybe we'll do like a poll or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll let Hindu Man name him something silly like he has in the past.
Yeah.
Bobo or whatever. So that's your basic attacks. Ability 1 is Ricochet, and Ricochet is featuring Burrowsaur, he's energetic and lively.
Yeah.
He's like a creature of pure energy.
Yes.
So he is the projectile of the Ricochet. And he goes flying at rapid speed with his mouth open and his tongue out,
Yeah, he's
ready
so
to
cute.
attack whoever Hou Yi commands.
He's gonna slow it down, and so you can
nice.
see
Yeah,
his tongue.
see Burrowsaur in action.
Yeah, you can see his tongue coming out. Oh, that's a little too fast, maybe.
And you can see him flying, almost belly flopping through the air. He's moving so fast.
Oh, he's coming!
It's his tongue. It's so
Oh,
cool.
Lord!
That's your Ricochet.
Yep.
Ability 2 is going to be the spectral spirit animal. Ghoulipaw. And he's going to fly and kind of creep on whoever Hou Yi wants to mark, right?
He's cuddling him for death.
Yeah.
So he flies there. You still get the stun combo, of course. The kit remains intact, but there's just a lot of different variations of the visuals here. You can also notice that when you fire an ability, they cease to follow Hou Yi for a short period of time. And then once they've completed their ability, they come back. And there we use the Flutter Fiend for the ability 3. Picks him up into the air, dive bombs along with Hou Yi.
Flutter Fiend, huh?
Flutter Fiend, go!
All right, and what about the ultimate? What's going on for that ultimate?
What about the ultimate?
What about it?
Oh my God!
So, there he is.
Skybreaker,
Yes.
as
Watch him
we
walk
like to
away,
call
watch him
him.
walk away.
That is his name, and I would say confidently he is the biggest character in Smite history.
Yes.
He's so cool.
That is nuts. Oh my goodness. You can see him like literally all the way across the map.
He is taller than Mount Olympus. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's touching the tree.
Easily.
There's
towers
2 of them!
over them. Yeah, well, if you're able to fire on cooldown cheats mode, like we are
Pawn
now.
could put like 6 of them on the map. And
Only
it'll
one
crash.
Hou Yi is on
just
shooting.
straight out of the Chaos Tower.
Perfectly fire speed that spiral of smoke, which was like, that was a difficult part for us.
Oh my
No!
Too many! He looks over the arena stands. He is massive. And he fires this ultimate down from the heavens, bursting enemies in the area 7 times, like Hou Yi's striking suns. And it's really cool because actually Hou Yi's suns,
Right.
Space Skin, you can actually see those crashing down from quite a good distance away.
And there's the level 10 version, the evolved version that Pon just set level 2. Chris, I know a ton of work went into all the effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of what did you have to go through to make all this happen?
It was just, we kind of had to make everything feel different and unique. We didn't want to cover up the effects, or cover up the pets themselves with effects, so we tried to make them complementary to the pets themselves. I think this is just fantastic. I think the pets are.
I'm blown away. This is like a new take on a tier 5, and like I'm so stoked to play it.
It is. It's something we've never done before. We know our players are constantly pushing us to do things like that, and I think the team really delivered here. For the recall, the Burrowsaur digs a little hole for Hui, which then he jumps down in.
Oh, that's awesome.
That we are using that was one of the special emotes there. Here, we'll look at it. You can see him dig. Whoop. So if each time you use a special emote, it'll cycle through. So this one's got Flutterfiend flying around. If they use the special emote again, you might get the Burrowsaur. There's the Burrowsaur one. He rolls really, really quickly around you. And then you also get Flutterfiend doing little like dolphin leaping.
Oh, he's cute.
So cute, man.
They all have their own personalities. Burrowsaur is really energetic and hyper, and Ghoulipaw is kind of mischievous and looming, and then Flutterfiend is very just laid back and chill and friendly. I don't know what Skybreaker is. He's just a boss.
He's just awesome.
I will say, while he's doing the VXG, those pets should be disappeared, but it's kind of in progress right now. So it'll be cleaned up before it's released.
Yeah.
Good call. There's certainly a few things we're still looking at. I'm not seeing the pets come out of their animations as much while firing him, which I know we were still adjusting that rate that they'll play those. Like Burrowsaur, it should be doing these like kind of dolphin jumps fairly often while you're running around like this. And Ghoulipaw has like a couple animations. He like comes out and like yawns and stretches, which is really cute.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
It's so awesome.
Now you can see them interact very well, I believe, if you would stand still. You will see some of these, where you see a different
And while
set
he's
of them.
standing still, let's go ahead and take a listen to the voice pack.
There's still so much to learn from these creatures. Look to the skies and witness your doom. Time to throw caution to the wind.
So cool. And I know Tina had a lot of fun writing that voice pack.
Okay,
Tina, who did the voice pack?
One of my favorite voice actors ever. His name is Doug Cockle, and he voices one of my favorite video game characters ever, Geralt of Rivia. So, of course, I was like, could you please voice this awesome, amazing Tier 5 for us? Thank you.
I love that we can use
And he was very excited to do it.
Tina has built up a great relationship with a lot of very famous voice actors, so it's great that we can call them up and we have a special project to be like, yo, we have a very high profile item, are you interested?
Exactly.
And they're like, yes, we are. Hold on, we have to see a few more animations. Don't take me out of game.
Oh, yeah.
We're just about out of time. We've got the
one
live
more.
Q&A later on.
I promised
the live Q&A.
I would show the laugh, clap, and talk. You have to go back. You have to. Thank you. This is the laugh. You get the boop the snoot, and then they laugh together.
Oh my goodness.
How can you not see that? Do the
Taunt?
Oh, okay, we're gonna do it twice. I thought we were at time.
It's
Isaiah.
adorable.
Now we have time. We need to do the clap, and that's the taunt. So they kind of all get in formation, and all
cute.
together
Ready.
kind of roar at your enemy.
Oh.
Show no mercy for those who spill blood.
There's some very cute sound effects. Do the clap. Do the clap. It's the best one.
Oh my gosh.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
So, whether you're for the Alliance or if you're for the Horde, it's time to toast to 15 years. Everyone raise your sword. No enemy can defeat us. There's no battle we can't win.
Oh my gosh.
I can't. What's happening?
He holds
The
up the little dragon.
fire lizard.
The little fire lizard. And he does the clap. And he does like a very quiet little.
Oh, it's so cute.
And then there's also the wave, which you'll need to zoom back out a little for that one, because you can see him for the wave, Burrowstar comes out over there and behind him.
Where?
Burrowstar comes up under Hu Yi's feet and kind of
In
puts him
waves,
off his balance, and then comes up behind him and throws this big exaggerated wave.
Cool.
And we should set up a second client so we can look at both from all these different views. The animation team went all out.
They went ham.
It was a lot of trouble to actually get Hu Yi to interact with the creatures and for everything to line up. It was a really big technical challenge. The AI involved in the pets, even the pets they're purely artistic, just to fall around him and animate and do these things, had a ton of code go into it. I believe the engineer on Tier 5 PvE even mentioned that the Tier 5's artistic code is longer than Hu Yi's kit.
He said it's like
nuts.
3 times the size of base Hu Yi.
So the actual abilities were much easier to code than the art you're seeing here and all these extra features and these extra behaviors. It's a beautiful combination of art and technology to make this skin possible. The tech art and the effects team, like Chris here, had to work really hard to make Skybreaker a reality.
Put in overtime.
It was crazy. We were not sure it was going to work. Same with even interacting with the pets and getting them all to line up, making sure when he's petting this little creature that he's actually getting his hand in the right place, getting all that stuff.
Yeah.
The team really worked really hard. And there's going to be a behind the scenes video that we're doing that's
Yeah,
going to show you
working on
more
it.
about that. Yeah, which is really cool, which I'm really excited about.
Well, that wraps it up for Tier 5 Totem Caller Hu Yi. We've actually got another set of news for you. We're actually going to be starting